Kate, it's been a while. Is now a good time?
Oh, hello. It's been a long time. I'm free at the moment. Is there something I can help you with?
It must have been about 3 months since we last spoke.
Yes, I think it's been about that.
I was wondering what you thought about what I said last time.
Oh?
I'm asking whether you reached a decision.
I'm sorry. I'm not sure I know what you mean.
Oh, come on! How could you forget something so important?
I'm really sorry. Would you mind reminding me?
It's about me moving in.
Huh?
So, what did you decide?
If it's about that, I thought we respectfully declined your offer.
And I told you I didn't agree with your decision, didn't I?
But Andy said no again that time too.
Good grief, you and that boy. Tell me, Kate, are you really Andy's wife?
Huh?
If you understood Andy, your husband's feelings, you would have never made that decision, would you?
You might say that, but it's a decision we reached together as a couple after thoughtfully considering each other's opinions.
My boy doesn't say what he really wants around you because he's so kind. Supporting your husband is one condition of being a good wife. You need to learn to be a little more humble. Accordingly, please move the discussion on the matter of me moving in with you forward in the near future.
You deciding one-sidedly like this puts us in a really difficult position.
As long as you're Andy's wife, you're obliged to do what I say. I'm his mother.
I did tell you this before, but my grandpa lives with us here.
Yes, I'm aware of that. Your parents are always working away at a company branch in the countryside. So your grandfather's living with you for the time being, as he doesn't have anyone else.
That's right.
But isn't he living separately in a detached house?
He is, but he still eats with us, and we all basically live on the same grounds. It's fair to say we live together, if you were to move in too.
Basically, you mean that. Well, I may be a relative. You don't want me living with your grandfather because we're more or less strangers? But here's the thing, I don't mind that even one bit. Just because I'm a single divorcee doesn't mean anything is going to happen between me and your grandpa.
No, I didn't mean it like that.
Good grief, you drive me up the wall. Whatever you say, it's decided. I'm moving in with you.
But this house...
I don't want to hear about your circumstances.
Wow.
Dreary me. It looks like I'll have to block you and continue this conversation with my Andy.
But wait!
Goodbye!
Andy, I'm sorry to bother you during work. You got a minute?
Sure. I'm on break, so we're good. What's up?
Your mom messaged me just now.
My mom?
Looks like she still hasn't given up on moving in with us.
Seriously? We told her your grandpa's living at our place.
Right? I think she knows that. But regardless, she's hell-bent on moving in. She blocked me again while I was in the middle of explaining.
Wow.
Maybe the way I spoke to her was bad.
No, I doubt it. I think my mom's just getting ahead of herself again. She's, how to put it, narrow-minded? Or short-tempered or brash. Plus, she has some old-fashioned ways of thinking. She has the kind of personality that doesn't mix well with people from our generation.
Oh, I see. She said she was going to contact you to talk about her moving in. So you might get a message soon.
You gotta be kidding me. Okay, got it.
I'm sorry.
Don't be silly. If anything, you're the one being messed around by my mom's selfishness. It's me who should be sorry.
No, it's fine, but thank you.
I gotta head back to work soon.
Okay, I'm making your favorite omelet for tea tonight.
Woohoo! I can't wait!
I hope work goes well.
Thanks! Hey, Mom! What the hell's all this luggage doing here?
Oh, Andy, my things arrived?
Not my things arrived! Why the heck did you send us 10 cardboard boxes to be paid cash on delivery?
Did you pay?
Yes. I feel bad for the driver having to deal with all that stuff if I refused. But you should have told us before you sent all your stuff here. Cost me over $100. What did you plan on doing if we didn't have any money on hand?
Oh, sorry about that. It's good that you were able to get my things, though.
It's not good at all! Our front door and hallway are crammed full of your boxes. We can hardly move. Just what is all this stuff?
All of my belongings, in preparation for me moving in, obviously.
What? No way. By moving in, you don't mean...
Of course! Me, you, and your wife will all be living together. I'll be living here this evening.
No, no, no! Me and Kate didn't agree to this. I thought you'd contact us at least once before turning up.
Well, I did plan on getting in touch to discuss which room I'd be getting once my luggage arrived. It was a big help when you messaged me from your end.
No, come on. Surely you have the order back to front.
But Andy, you want me to move in, don't you?
Huh? Why would you think that? I've already told you, I have been in full agreement with Kate the whole time. I told you countless times, you won't be moving in!
Andy, it's okay, you know.
Huh?
You can say how you really feel. It's just the two of us talking here.
What are you talking about?
Look, Andy, just admit it. That's what you really want, is to live with your mother.
No, really, what are you talking about? You're scaring me.
I'm saying you don't have to hold back for Kate's sake.
Hold back?
I know you hesitate to assert yourself, what with Kate's grandfather staying there and all. But it's common sense that a husband gets the final say over his wife. There's no reason you should be able to say what you really think in your own home.
Huh?
If anything, since you're the one letting Kate and her grandfather live at your house, they're the ones who should be humbling themselves.
Wait a second.
What?
Mom, by any chance, do you think this is my house?
Huh? Well, it is, isn't it? You really are amazing, Andy. Building such a big house like that after just 1 year of marriage. You make your mother so proud.
No, that's wrong!
What is?
This is Kate's family home!
What? But how could such a new house?
The reason it looks like a new build is because they had some major renovations done on it a little while before we got married.
Renovations?
Kate's parents and grandpa are the ones who paid for those renovations.
Huh? But that's...
And so, the all-important name on the deed is that of the real owner of this house, Kate's grandpa.
What?
I mean, I have told you this before, you know. And I'm sure Kate told you too.
Oh, you have?
As far as I can remember, we've told you 3 or 4 times. But every time you got carried away and started praising me. Wow, your own detached house? Amazing! I did correct you that it was actually Kate's grandpa's house, though. Basically, I'm the one who's being allowed to live at Kate's family home.
Please just hold your horses, son. Why does her grandfather, the owner of the house, live in a separate building? Surely he'd be living in the main house if that was true.
When they had the renovations done, he said he wanted his own private room with its own garden built on the grounds. We might refer to it as living separately because it's convenient, but if I had to put it one way or the other, I'd say calling it Grandpa's private castle would be more accurate.
Oh my god, I can't believe it's not your house.
Well, it isn't. So I'm gonna return the luggage you sent to us today.
Huh? What about us all living together?
I told you it wouldn't be happening from day one, didn't I? And Mom, you do know that I'm the one who entered Kate's family to begin with, right?
What?
I knew it, you forgot. I did think it was strange that everything you sent to us by mail was addressed to my old surname. Today's luggage, too.
You took on their surname?
Did you really forget even though you were the #1 reason I did it?
What? Me?
I don't know whether it's because you felt nervous about living alone after you and Dad got divorced, but you bullied my sister's husband after he kindly agreed to let you live with them because you couldn't bear to let go of her, didn't you?
No!
So my sister flipped out, declared the cohabitation arrangement over, and kicked you out of the house.
But...
I decided I never let you live with us after seeing all that go down, which I made very clear to you at the time we got married. And then, I also told you that I'd be taking Kate's last name because she's the only daughter of an old family. That's how I ended up where I am now.
What? What?
You really should listen to people when they speak to you. That's the reason you and Dad got a divorce, isn't it? You should have learned your lesson by now.
But who's going to be my heir?
That's not really something you need to worry about, what with you being a divorcee and all.
We might not be an old established family, but the thought of us disappearing with your generation...
Oh, but surely to a certain extent, that's not a problem anymore.
Why?
Because Dad's new wife gave birth to twin boys.
What? Your dad got remarried? And he has kids?
He got married to a woman he met after you guys divorced. And apparently the boys were born the day before yesterday.
Just hold on a minute. This is the first I've heard of it.
I know. He got in touch this morning and asked me to tell you.
You're joking, right?
So now you know the situation. Will you stop pestering Dad to reconcile?
Huh? But...
Anyway, I'll be having all your luggage sent back.
Wait!
Why? Surely you know you can't live with us now.
Not that, I ended the contract on my apartment. I have to be out before the end of the month.
I did suspect you might have done that.
That's why I have to move in with you.
My uncle will be arriving at your place soon.
Your uncle? You mean my brother Carl?
He said he's going to take you in, so wait there.
Wait, I can't! I don't like Carl!
Just be grateful you won't be homeless. Anyway, bye.
Wait, Andy!
Apparently, my uncle arrived at my mom's place a short while after our messages. By the way, I sent her luggage back to my uncle's place. Cash on delivery, of course. Apparently, the reason my mom was acting like that was because she was unable to hold down her part-time job due to her abrasive personality and was struggling to make ends meet. Which is why now she lives with my uncle. After being ordered to pay for her own food, she did find another part-time job, but I hear her boss is super strict. And she sends me expletive-laden messages about him from time to time. But my uncle told me I'm not to reply to her because she's, as he puts it, undergoing a period of education. We actually found out recently that Kate's pregnant. But unless my uncle gives her permission, I think it'll be a long time before my mom gets to hold her grandchild.
Hi, Stewart. How are you doing today?
Hi, Marta. I'm doing okay, just a bit tired from work.
Are you sure? You've been looking unwell for a while now.
Yeah, I'm sure. Just been under a lot of stress lately.
If you're not feeling well, you can tell me. I'm here to support you.
It's nothing, really. I'll be fine.
Stewart, I can tell when something is bothering you. Please talk to me.
Okay, fine. I've been having some chest pains and jaw pains. I've also been feeling nauseous. Did that help?
Oh no! Why haven't you told me about this sooner? That sounds darn serious given your heart condition already. We should get you to a doctor right now.
I don't know, Marta. I'm afraid of what they might find. On another note, I don't think it's anything serious.
Stuart, your health is more important than anything. Please, let me make you an appointment.
I don't think I'm ready to go to the doctor yet. Martha, I'll be fine. I just need some rest.
Stuart, please don't avoid this. Your health is so important, and if you're not well, we need to find out why.
I know, but I just can't deal with it right now. Can we please just drop it for now?
Fine, but please know that I am here for you and I want you to be healthy.
I know, Martha. Thank you.
Dr. Johnson, I hope you're well. I'm Martha, Stuart's wife, and I am really worried about him. I'm here to talk to you about my husband's health.
Hi, Martha. What's been going on with Stuart?
He's been having chest pains, jaw pains, and nausea for a while. I'm really worried. It's been going on for a few weeks now.
I see, Martha. I remember Stuart has a history of a heart disease. These symptoms could be a sign that his condition is getting worse. Have you noticed any changes in his medication regimen? Or, as he mentioned, taking any performance-enhancing pills?
No, he's still on the same medication that you prescribe.
Alright, I'll have to check on that and also look into any other medications he might be taking. Sometimes these symptoms can be caused by interaction between different drugs, and such drugs might prove fatal.
I had no idea. I'll make sure to ask him about it.
That would be great, Martha. In the meantime, I want you to schedule an appointment for Stuart to come in and see me as soon as possible. But also, I will ask you to keep an eye on him and find out if he has been taking any medication that he might not be telling us. It could be crucial for his treatment.
Of course. Thank you, Dr. Johnson. I'll make sure he comes in and I will be sure to keep an eye out for any other medication.
I understand your concern and we will do our best to help Stuart with his condition. Keep me updated on his symptoms and any new information you find out.
Milana. Sister, can you believe it? That little homewrecker Cynthia is killing my husband. Wow, slow down, Martha. What are you talking about? That is a serious accusation, Martha. Are you sure she's doing that? Stuart's been feeling really weak and breathless lately. He's been acting strange lately, complaining about chest pains and feeling sick all the time. But when I ask him to see a doctor, he always makes excuses about work. And I just know it's because of her. She's probably been giving him some kind of performance-enhancing drugs or something. Oh, Martha, I'm so sorry. I know you've known about her for a while now, but it's still hard to hear. It's not just hard. It's infuriating. That woman has no right to be messing with my husband's health like this. I've been patient with him all these months because I love him, but I can't stand by and watch him destroy himself. I'm going to talk to him and find out what's going on, even if it's hurt. I have a plan and I will confront him with full effects this time. I understand how you feel, Martha. Just be careful and remember that Stuart is still your husband and you love him. I do love him, but that doesn't mean I'm going to let her get away with this. I won't stand idly by and watch him suffer because of her. I know, love, but do not let your anger get the better of you on this. You have to trust that he will make the right choices for his health. Make sure he knows how much you care about him and how much you want him to be well. Thank you for your advice, sister. I will make sure I do that. Hey, Stuart. I hope you're doing well right now. I just wanted to let you know that I made an appointment for you to see the doctor next week.
What the hell, Martha? I told you I'm fine and you go and make an appointment without my permission?
I'm sorry. I just wanted to make sure you're okay. You've been complaining about chest pains and feeling sick lately, and I'm worried about you.
I don't need you to make decisions for me. I can take care of myself.
I know you can, but I just want to make sure you're okay. I'm going to be out of town for a week visiting my sister, and I want to make sure you're taken care of while I'm gone.
Fine, I'll go to the damn appointment, but don't think this is going to be a regular thing. I don't need you mothering me.
I'm sorry. I just love you and want to make sure you're okay.
Caught us red-handed, huh, Martha? You really outdid yourself this time, telling him that you were at your sister's for a week and then sneaking around and catching us in the act. I'm impressed. But how did it feel when you saw me kissing your husband? I'm assuming it was pretty embarrassing for you.
Embarrassing? No. It was actually quite satisfying to see the truth of your actions laid bare. You may have fooled Stuart, but you certainly haven't fooled me.
Please, you're just jealous because Stuart chooses me over you. He's always been drawn to younger and more exciting women like myself.
Younger and more exciting? Is that what you call slipping him dangerous drugs to enhance his performance? That's not love. That's manipulation and deceit.
You have no proof of that. You're just making accusations. Stuart is mine now and there's nothing you can do about it.
Proof? I have the bottle of pills you've been giving him, and I've already taken them to Dr. Johnson's for analysis. He's confirmed they're highly dangerous and could have killed Stuart. You're lucky I got to him before it was too late.
You bitch! You had no right to go through our things. Stuart will never believe you. He loves me.
Love? You don't know the meaning of the word. You're just a home wrecker, and now you're a probable murderer too. I'll make sure the whole world knows what kind of person you truly are. You're delusional if you think you're going to win this.
We'll see about that, won't we? But in the meantime, thanks for the entertainment. It's not often I get to have such a thrilling cat and mouse game.
I am so sorry, Martha. I can't go on like this anymore with the guilt. I never meant to hurt you. Please forgive me.
I know, Stuart. I've known about Cynthia for a while now. I kept my quiet because I loved you and didn't want to embarrass you. All these months I believed that you will just part ways with her yourself, but you didn't.
I wish you would have confronted me in another way. Why did you have to catch me in bed with her? God, I deemed that humiliation, but please forgive me.
I do better than forgiveness, Stuart. I love you, and because of that I had to do it that way. It was the only way I could prove that she was poisoning you, that she was slipping something into your drinks to make you more aroused, but it was also slowly killing you. I just want you to be safe and healthy, Stuart.
What do you mean? Poisoned? How could you possibly know or say that?
She gave you a pill for sexual performance every time you met her, without you knowing. I stole that medication from the dinner table that day when I confronted you both. I knew it would be out in the open, given that she didn't see anyone around to notice it. Anyhow, I took you to Dr. Johnson for examination. He found out that it was indeed fatal for your health, and moreover, he said it was evil for someone to be slipping it to you. See, that's the report.
So that was the reason for my chest pains and shortage of breath. My God, I can't believe it. I'm so sorry, Martha. I had no idea. Thank you for saving my life while what I only did was break your heart. All those tuition fees for her college, all that jewelry, for that skank to poison me. I deserve it for cheating on you. From now onwards, I promise I would love you for the rest of my life without any unfaithfulness.
We will let the time decide that.
You think you've won, really? You haven't, Martha. I'll always come out on top, no matter what you do.
Threatening me won't solve your problems, Cynthia. I suggest you focus on finding a way to pay for your tuition now that Stuart has cut you off. Find another man to destroy, maybe.
Haha! You think you're so clever, don't you? You're the reason my education is stolen away from me. Do you have any idea how much trouble you've caused me?
Oh, I'm sorry that my action have caused you trouble, but that's the consequence of your actions. You should have thought about the consequences before you decided to poison my husband.
You're lucky I can do anything to you right now. But just know that I'll always find a way to come out on top, no matter what happened. You haven't seen the last of me, Martha.
I'm not afraid of your empty threats, Cynthia. I'll always do what's best for my family, and I'll never let someone like you hurt us again. Milana, please speak up. It's urgent.
Martha? What's wrong?
He's gone, Milana.
What do you mean? Who's gone?
He's gone, Milana. Stuart is dead.
Oh my God! Martha! What happened?
A heart attack. It happened so suddenly. I can't believe he's gone.
I'm so sorry, Martha. I'm on my way over.
I can't do this alone, Milana. I need you here with me.
I'm coming, Martha. Hang on, just hang on.
I can't believe he's gone. I can't believe it.
I'm here for you, Martha. I'll be there soon. Just hold on. I know it's hard, but try to stay strong. You have to be strong for yourself. You loved him and he loved you. You will always have that.
I don't know how to go on without him. He was my everything.
I know, but you will find a way. You're a strong woman. You will get through this. Though, I didn't mean to bring it up, but were those pills by Cynthia the reason for Stuart's death?
Of course they did. I knew something was wrong with his health even after he left that skank. And now it's too late to even do anything about it. Stuart is dead because of her, and she will pay.
I'm so sorry, Martha. I can't even imagine what you must be going through right now.
I'm beyond grief, Milana. I'm consumed by anger and rage. I will make sure that Cynthia pays for what she has done. She will not get away with this.
I understand, Martha. Just try to take care of yourself right now. You need to grieve and process this loss.
I will grieve, Milana, but I will also make sure that justice is served for Stuart. He's dead. Are you happy now, you skank?
Oh, looky here. Who just unblocked me? By the way, thanks for the good news.
You whore. You're responsible for my husband's death.
Oh, please, don't act so innocent. Your husband was nothing but a horny old bag who couldn't control himself. He literally took every pill I gave him.
How dare you speak about him like that? You will be held accountable for his death. You poisoned him. You killed him.
Oh, I didn't kill him. I just helped him along a little bit. And now, thanks to him, I'll be living a very comfortable life. I have a copy of his will here, and it seems that all of his property will now be mine. And I'll be on my way over to take possession of it with my lawyers.
What? That can't be true. He would never do that.
Believe it, sweetheart. Your husband was weak, and I took advantage of that. Now it's time for me to reap the benefits.
You won't get away with this. I'll make sure the whole world knows what you have done.
Go ahead. I'll see what you gain by your proceedings.
You are a monster.
And you're a fool for not seeing this coming. Bye-bye, Martha. What happened? Are you okay?
No, I'm not okay. First, Stuart is dead, and now everything we had is going to be taken away by that whore, Cynthia.
What do you mean?
She sent me a copy of Stuart's will, and it turns out he left everything to her. All the property, the money, everything.
That's ridiculous. Did she say she's coming now?
Yes, please help me.
Let me make some calls. I'm not a journalist for nothing.
Milana, are you there? Answer, please. She might be just around the corner now.
Milana texted back after 2 minutes break. Look outside your window. Do you see a red TV channel van?
Yes.
Open the door now. I'll be there in a while. Tell them your story. Show them the screenshots. Let them know so they can broadcast how big a devil Cynthia is, and then let her come. Her arrival will only prove you to be right before the world and cameras.
Thanks, Milana. Can't be grateful enough. You did so much so quickly. Because of you, my children won't be robbed today.
Oh, it's nothing. Plus, thank you for giving me a story. We journalists are always on the lookout for such events. Conclusion. Cynthia, as she entered the house, she was met with the sight of Martha standing tall and proud before a throng of journalists. Martha had revealed to the media the truth about Cynthia's actions, how she was responsible for the death of Stuart, and now the story was being broadcasted far and wide on television. Cynthia felt the weight of the world crashing down upon her. She was humiliated, her actions exposed before the eyes of the world. The reporters were relentless in their questioning, throwing cruel and hurtful words her way. Her head dropped in shame as she retreated, unable to face the onslaught of accusations and condemnation. Martha Stewart found a letter at the bedside of her late husband. In it was written his renewed will, and the truth about that had happened. Now that the matter was public, this letter served her good in court and in finances. The letter openly advocated the husband's love for his wife and the revelation about Cynthia's perilous plans. Cynthia was shattered, both publicly and legally. She would serve a sentence of lifetime for playing a part in bringing about Stewart's death. The renewed will proclaimed openly that Stewart's property was to go to his family, apart from one half that would be reserved for charity.